Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Anya and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing and swapping out the products from my August Shop My Stash. I feel a bit like a broken record. I didn't use a lot of the stuff in here. I have been struggling with makeup. I've been starting using my powder foundation a lot more, so a lot of this stuff at the bottom didn't get used. But I have a plan. The plan is that I'm going to swap out very little items. As always though, I'm going to start with the stuff I finished. I have them in a box up top along with the stuff that I will be adding in on Saturday's video. I finished the CoverFX Mattifying Setting Spray. This is a mini. It still technically has a tiny bit of product left, but I can't spray any more out. This was okay. I didn't really notice that it was very mattifying and I'm not really looking for that at the moment. I'm not going to repurchase though because it is quite pricey and I prefer my NYX and my e.l.f. sprays. I finished my Tarte Lights Camera Splashes Waterproof Mascara. This has been open for a year, so I am going to toss it. This is one of my favourite mascaras. It holds a curl, it lasts through anything, and it just makes my lashes look great. I love it. I have two backups. I'm not going to open one at this time. I think maybe next month or the month after. But I really liked it, and as I said, I've used it for a year, so it's time to go. I then have a bunch of stuff I'm decluttering. I am tossing the glitter liner from Mekka. This is in Christiano's Girl. It's pink and it has a bunch of different coloured sparkles: green, yellow, blue, pink, gold, purple, those kinds of things. Gorgeous on the eyes, but I never use it. And this has also gone off, so I'm going to toss it. I am getting rid of my Neutrogena MoistureSmooth colour stick. I really like the colour of this. It has like a almost reddy, purpley brown. It's really pretty, but I bought this in Florida in 2015. So it's time for me to throw this out. I have found similar colours in my collection already, so I don't need to keep it for the colour. It still smells fine and everything, so I don't think it's gone off yet, but I don't feel comfortable using it, so I'm going to toss it. I'm also getting rid of the Max Factor Lipfinity two-step liquid lipstick thing. I have the shade Spice. It's a really pretty rosy like brown colour. I mean, I can swatch this too, why not? But I don't use this. This is also coming up to 4 years old. It's a bit more red, not as purple as the Neutrogena one. This is coming up to 4 years old and I don't wear this. I don't reach for this because I can't wear this liquid lipstick on its own. It does dry down matte and it doesn't go away, but it's too dry on my lips, so I have to put this balm. This is just a clear balm on top and I never remember, so I don't reach for it. And I have a colour dupe to this that is almost exactly the same colour in a one formulation that I have to use only one product for and that I like better, so I'm going to get rid of that. I am also getting rid of all of my 4 Makeup Mekka Soft Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. These I classify as a gloss, not a liquid lipstick, because they don't dry down matte, they stay shiny. And I've just come to the realisation this month that I don't mind lip gloss anymore. I actually have worn a lot of them. I've worn these Wonder glosses a lot, but I don't like them when they're this opaque. I prefer them when they are more sheer, and these are just too opaque. I wanted to hold on to Love is Strange, which is this orange shade, but that is starting to smell strange, so I am going to toss all of these. I think these are everything that I am actually like getting rid of from my collection. I do have some stuff that I'm going to put away. I'm going to put all of these glosses back. These are the Wonder 2 Wonder Kiss lip plumping glosses. I have the shade Nude, Rose and Berry. Berry, I said when I did this intro. When I chose my products at the beginning of the month, I said Berry was on the chopping block, but it's actually been the colour I've worn the most. It's a very sheer red shade that just gives a hint of colour and it wears really well and I really like how it looks. They're not as plumping as the Soap and Glory glosses. I could not handle that. These are much more pleasant and I like them, so I am going to keep them, but I am going to put them back from my collection. I'm going to put this liquid bronzer away. This is from Makeup Mekka. It's in the shade Sunkissed. I think they only have one colour of this, and it's a really nice shade for me in a bronzer, but I have been gravitating more towards my stick bronzer that is in my project pan, so I'm going to put this away so that I can focus on that and potentially finish that earlier than expected. And then this is going to make a comeback because I really like it. I'm just not reaching for it at the moment. I'm also going to put this CoverFX Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight back. These are super shiny. I can't wear this as a highlighter because it is too dark for me. I end up wearing it like a blush, a very shiny blush. I tend to mix it into the liquid bronzer because that gives me like a bronzy cheek with a lot of glow. And I don't mind it, but I'm not reaching for that at the moment. I have more texture on my cheekbones now than I had this summer. My skin is again going through something, so I can't really wear this at the moment. So I'm going to put it back, and I will bring it in later because I'm unsure whether this is going to survive until next summer or not. I have a couple of products that are too dark for me to use during the winter, but I'm unsure whether they're going to survive until next summer. So I'm sort of thinking about how I can finish them on this side of the year, or whether I'm going to hold on to them and see, or if I should just toss them. I'm going to put this one away because I like it and I can use it mixed into foundations. So I'm just not reaching for it at the moment. I'm also going to put these two away. This is the H&M Pure Radiance blush in Golden Peach. It is a pinky colour with a golden shift. I'm not sure how well it picks up. It is beautiful on the cheeks and I like it. This is one of my favourite blush formulations because it's just foolproof and it's so pretty on the cheeks. But I have other blushes I want to use this month, so I'm going to put that back. I'm going to keep the shade Coral in here though because I haven't used it. This is a Colourpop highlighter in Ruffle My Feathers, and it is a like a yellow gold colour. This is too dark on my skin as a highlighter on its own, but mixed in with a blush it is gorgeous. So I'm going to put that back because I am not really reaching for that at the moment. Let's see, anything else I wanted? Yeah, this one. I'm going to put this one away as well. This is the Tanya Burr My Escape eye palette. It has 4 shades. 3 of them are in this sort of mossy olive tone of green. Then this one is like a pearly highlighter. I am actually unsure what to do about this. I'm going to put it back for now, but I used this recently and I didn't love how these shadows looked on my eyes. They ended up looking a bit muddy. I'm going to put them back for now, and I might bring them back later if I am deciding whether or not to keep them or not, or I might depot them. I really liked these 2 top shades, and I'm a bit unsure about that one particularly because that ended up being very muddy on me. But I liked the other 3. I really liked this sort of grey green, and I might depot them because this is a very bulky packaging for 4 shades, but I haven't decided yet. I am going to put it away for now though. I'm also going to put back my Hallberg Infinity Glass. This I have used as a primer and as a highlighter, and I really like it. I also like it as a gloss on the eyes, but I'm going to put it back because I have some other things I want to use this month instead. I think everything else is going to stay. I have used some of these lippies, but I want them to be in here because I want to use them some more. Some of the stuff in this eye drawer I have used. I have used 2 of these Foil Me shadows, but I'm going to keep all of them in here because they are in the colour scheme that I'm looking for at the moment. I've used both of these NYX ones and I really like them. I have used this Hourglass palette, and I was considering not picking this and keeping it in here, but I've been really enjoying it, so I'm going to let myself play with that one for another month. I think that's everything I have to say. The only thing else I can say, when it comes to these base products, the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation and the Rimmel Wake Me Up underneath here are both on the chopping block. I can't wear the Maybelline Fit Me alone because it is too drying on my skin at the moment. And the Rimmel is like 4 shades too dark, so I've been mixing them to get a shade better. I also mix in the white mix that I have at the end here to get a shade that fits because I like how this sits on the skin. But this is light coverage, this gives it more coverage, and the whitener helps lighten it enough. I am unsure whether that is actually something I want to do going forward though, because it takes effort and I don't have that at the moment when it comes to makeup. I want it to be quick and easy, and I don't have the energy. Every time I think about using this, I'm always like, ugh, I have to mix it, I don't want to do that today. And then I never wear it. This is a product that I don't think is going to hold on until next summer because it is closer to my summer shade than my winter shade, but I'm also unsure whether I'm actually going to be able to finish it this year. I might. My plan is to keep these both in here for September and then see if I want to continue mixing them. If the answer is yes, they are going to go into my list for next to be panned once I'm done with the Rimmel foundation I'm panning. If I decide that I don't want to, I am either gonna declutter both, or I'm gonna declutter one of them and keep one if I want to. I don't know yet. I can't really mix just the Rimmel with a white mixer because I end up mixing so much white into this if I use only a white mixer that I dilute the little coverage that it has, and I can't wear it like that. I have to mix another foundation in. and this is the one that I think has worked the best. I'm going to try it with different foundations this month if I can remember, but we will see whether I actually keep this past next month. I don't know yet. When it comes to the concealers, I have Tarte Shape here, which is my shade. I use the shade Fair. It's a pretty spot on match. I have the Isadora Cover Up and the Rimmel Wake Me Up in the corner here. The Rimmel Wake Me Up is too dark for me. I'm going to swatch these so that I can show you better. That is Tarte. It's a bit blurry, but that's fine. The Rimmel Wake Me Up I really like for its glow, but it is definitely not the right shade. You can tell the difference there. And it ends up being too peachy on my skin alone, so it ends up being very, very obvious that it is not my shade. And this one I've taken off. This had a little like foam tip, like the Maybelline concealer did. I've just taken that off because I don't want to have that. And this ends up being essentially a lighter colour than the Rimmel one. So the Isadora one, I've been enjoying the coverage of it because it has Tarte, the fullest coverage, then Isadora, and then Rimmel, which has a light coverage. I like the glow of the Rimmel. It's not going to show up that well on camera, but I've been mixing all of them together and I end up with a colour very similar to the Tarte one because it's the most full coverage, but I end up with the glow of the Rimmel one, and I like how that looks on the skin, and I've been wearing that as foundation. I think I'm going to continue mixing these three together until the Rimmel and the Isadora one is empty, or as close to empty as I can get them, and then I'm going to declutter them because I'm fairly certain the Rimmel is not going to survive another 6 months in my stash to use it again next summer. 6 months, a year. Wow, I can't do math, and yeah, I can't. I don't think the Rimmel is going to be able to survive another year in my stash so that I can use it next summer. I just don't think it can, because I bought the Rimmel and both the Isadora in 2017, I think, or 18. So they're getting old and I need to finish them as soon as I can. And I've been working on those. I'm also getting close to finishing the Smashbox Primer Water. I'm not going to pick it up, but I have about that much left. So I'm not anticipating that being done in September, but I think by Halloween I can do that. And this CoverFX primer was supposed to go into the project pan this month because I finished my illuminating primer in the project, but I haven't done a project update this month because I wasn't feeling well enough to do so. I am gonna leave everything like that. I'm feeling very meh about my makeup. I'm feeling overwhelmed with the amount still, even though I have finished and decluttered a total of over 100 items so far. I still feel overwhelmed, particularly in the base product region, because I am just at a place where it feels like nothing works for my skin anymore. Everything looks dry and cakey and heavy, and it's annoying because I don't know what to do, and by my own rules I'm not allowed to just go out and buy a foundation without getting rid of basically everything I own, and I don't want to do that just yet. Thank you so much for watching this slightly rambly update of the Shop My Stash for August. If you want to see what I am going to be playing with for September, you can subscribe and that video will be up on Saturday. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you again soon. Bye!